those storms and cosmic skies, disclosure talk and open eyes. They break it down and spin it real tight. Open minds and hearts collide. When the mic drops, we live worldwide. You can feel that energy tonight. Don't need a script, don't need the lies, just a space where the truth will rise. When masses go, the crowd ignites, the night comes alive. Drop on maps tonight. When Mev at 7, the rum feels right. Type media where truth ignites the spark. Yeah, we light up the dark. Best space on X. Oh, yeah, the best space on X. Live on X tonight. When Mev at 7, the vibe feels right. Type media where truth ignites the spark. Yeah, we light up the dark. Best space on X. Oh, yeah, the best space on X. Live on X tonight. With Mev at 7, the stars align. Type media, the fire never rests. We're the best of the best of the best of the best space on X. The best space on X.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Tailspin. You're invisible on X. We're going to fix this now. The Bark branding course. Welcome, everyone to Tailspin. Guy, I see you up here. Pop, I see your mic's missing, so I don't know if you're just stuck. Let me know.
Yo, what's going on, Mev?
All right, Pop is good. Guy, you good?
Yeah, I'm really good. I do have a question about the title though. I like it, but it says why you're invisible on X. I think it could go further than just X.
That is so true. This covers pretty much everything, but I could have worded it differently, but it wouldn't fit in the space box up there, bro. But I agree. Yeah, it could be used for anything. All your social media, actually just branding yourself. So this is a good way to brand yourself. And that's what we're going to discuss tonight. Everybody can't go down that purple pill. Tag people that are new to the community, or that if you already had the Bark branding course and you're familiar with it, tag those accounts that need it. There's definitely a lot of people that still need that. So reach out to those folks. Reach out to other communities. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. I'm not going to wait too much longer because we'll jump down into it. But how are you, Guy? How are you tonight on this wonderful Sunday night?
Yo, I'm doing great. I was able to wash a car, did some yard work. Just ready to learn on why people can't see my John. Why people can't see my John on X.
That's true. That's true. Thanks for that, Guy. Pop, what's going on, Pop?
Enjoying the night. Just got home, eating dinner. That's about it. Just enjoying the night. Got my X to work last night finally. I updated my phone, iOS 16. Even though every time you update your phone, it makes your phone slower, but whatever. I had to.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I do the same thing. I hate doing that.
It makes your phone slower, Mav. It really does. They do it so we can buy a new one sooner.
I think you're right on that. I don't think you're lying about that one there. All righty, we got the big goose up here. We got Anthem. We got Wolf. Thank you for jumping up on stage. Grab a damn mic. That's another part of the Bark branding, especially if you're running host. You want to get that speaker panel full of guests. What it does is it pushes it out to the algorithm. People see you're up here speaking and I go, oh, Anthem's in the space. What does he listen to? Let's jump in there. So it does help. I think it helps more than the actual setting reminders.
Last one on stage is gay.
Last one on stage is gay. I don't know if that's part of the course, but that might work, Goose. That just might actually work. All right, everybody. So we're going to jump into this. If people miss it, they can always go back and hit a replay. But Bark was bringing this up in numerous spaces, talking about the Bark branding course, the Bark branding course, the Bark branding course. I said, you know what? He usually does things like that when he wants someone to run a space about it or to start spending more time discussing it because of people that are jumping up into spaces who are wearing our PFPs and they're not following the Bark branding course. And one of the keys with this that is great is the fact that why would Bark tell all of us years ago and continuously to make our accounts better, to help our accounts grow, right? Why would he give this information out for free? The reason being, if you guys are successful and your accounts grow, you'll bring more attention back to my account, which then brings more attention back to Bark's account, and we all grow as a family. So when every single one of you in this space is successful, it helps the rest of us. It boosts everyone else. So that is one of the reasons. Because we move as a pack, right? So if you guys grow, it's going to help me grow because you're going to bring more people in that I'm not in contact with, and so on and so on and so on. So here we go. If you're on X right now, posting, commenting, trying to grow, but nothing is really happening, it might not be the algorithm. Because the truth is, most people don't have a content problem, they have a branding problem. And part of the branding problem is trying to remember you. So people think more post equals more growth. That's not how this works here, folks. Sometimes you post too much, you'll get deboosted. Although X will tell you there's no such thing, but it's content, right? So you want to focus on your content. The big problem is why you're not growing is no one recognizes you. No one remembers you, or no one can find you when they're trying to reach out and say, oh, I haven't seen Wolf. How come Wolf is in the space? Let me tag Wolf. Actually, just check Wolf right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on Wolf's account. So Wolf, that's one reason. I tag Wolf, I'm not gonna find you because your at is totally different, not even close to what your screen name is. So we'll try to fix that tonight. We'll see if we get you squared away or anyone else that wants to jump up and have us take a look at their accounts, and we'll give you some advice on how you might be able to work on that. Go ahead, Goose.
So I was trying to tag Koopa and I couldn't find him, and that's another guy that I think needs to take the BBC.
I tagged
Because
him.
I want, yeah, I wanted to yeah, whatever. His at is no sleep Koopa, and I didn't know that.
Okay, well, give definitely tag them. Any one of you guys think needs to be in here to learn this?
Get on stage, Koopa.
Yeah, there's so many people I can think of, but I can't find anybody. I can't find any of the people that I want to give the BBC to because their at and their names are not the same.
That is so true, right? So a strong brand gives you leverage. What does it give you as far as leverage? It gives you more followers, it gives you more engagement, it gives you more reach. But more importantly, it gives you recognition on the platform. People know who you are. You can say it's part of the PFPs. Like it may almost like every other night, I see Louise and he looks very similar to Guy, except for the visor color of the glasses. And I give Louise the co-host spot, and the guy comes in, he's like, "Yo, Matt, what the hell, bro? Why'd you give to Louise?" I'm like, "Well, you look similar." So I get confused with just those two PFPs, because that's my fault. I don't look at their names, but you can see how that can happen, right? So they're very similar, and I get confused, and then I'll bring up Louise, and then Louise laughs, and then guy comes in, he's like, "What the hell, bro?" Uh, so you can see how that could be considered a branding thing, right? So those two accounts are very close with their PFPs. Goose stands out to me. Shield stands out. Anthem stands out with that mohawk. I see that mohawk PFP. I know it's Anthem. I see the black dog with the rainbow colored visor. I know it's Shield. And the same thing with Goose. I see that zombie dog. Bam, I know that's
I
Goose.
confuse
So
math with Spark.
I can see that. That's why I wear a different hat.
Yep. Yo, but that is so true. Why your brand matters. A strong brand not only gives you followers, not only gives you engagement, credibility, credibility, but it makes your account more recognizable, memorable. Make sure that's you, right? Don't be like Guy and Riv and Louise and Groove and so X-Ray, who else has a black beret visor? There's only 10 of us. Don't be like us. We're
Yeah,
like,
don't be
yeah, don't be one of the very 10 few ultra rare Johns.
okay. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that back. I'm still saying, guy, I get confused between the two of you. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Jeez. All right, so we just went over how recognition is important. So if people don't recognize you, they don't trust you. If they don't trust you, they don't engage with you. If they don't engage with you, you don't grow. So that is why recognition is so important. So we're going to get into step one, which is your name and your handle. So your name is what's under your PFP right now in the space, and your handle is your at. Okay. Uh, if your name is hard to spell, I'm not going to remember it. There's a couple accounts that I follow all the time, and their at is crazy. Their name is good, but I can't find it every time I go. Then I got to go to my chat, look for them if I have time, and then tag them in, from the chat. It's just a pain in the ass, especially if I'm running a space or I want to tag somebody in a post. I'm gonna give it like a couple seconds to pull you up. If I can't find you, guess what? I'm not gonna tag you. That's it. I'm just gonna move on to something else, or I'll tag somebody else. So a bad name, instant invisibility. If you have a bad name, no one's gonna remember you, um, unless you're consistently responding to their post or you're in their spaces. So the name is important. And if I can't say your name, I'm not gonna remember your name. So if you have emojis, you have um, customized emojis and things thrown in there, and your name is actually pretty cool, but I don't remember it. I'm not going to remember to tag you, and I'm not going to remember to follow you. I'm not going to engage with you. So simple names win every freaking time.
Not even
Your
if I have a
profile,
very cool name, Mav, like ultra dope dude guy, heart emoji, 100 fire, 3 water signs. Not even if my name sounds ultra cool like that.
nope. Even if you have like this squirting water emoji, I'm not going to remember this squirting water emoji because the way X has been lately, I would have to find that emoji, and I don't use that emoji. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to find you. So keeping it simple. We'll go back a little bit more detail with that. But then your PFP, you want to have a nice, clean PFP that's recognizable. That people go, oh, that's Anthem. Anthem got the mohawk. I don't know, it's Anthem just by looking
Hello.
at it. I could see. Goose, same thing. Guy, Pop with the cowboy hat, and the same thing with Shield. So we do it with the Doginal dogs. And if you want one of these Doginal dogs, they're inscribed on Doge blockchain, but because of the community being so nice and all, you can get a free one. An example of a free one would be the one that Pop has, the one that Wolf has, and pinned up top, I have the website dojanaldogs.com. You can go there and you can pick one of those free PFPs to be part of the Dojanal Dog family. I'll go into in a little bit why that is actually good if you're a newer account, or even if you're in a pre-existing account. Why wearing a Dojanal Dog PFP is so important to your branding and can help you grow. But
Yo,
you want something nice.
can you tell them about the Bark branding course in that website as well? Or are you gonna wait till the end?
Yes, I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
Jumping. You think I should tell them now?
I don't know. I don't know if they're even gonna. I don't need, honestly, Matt. I don't know if they even care about being invisible or visible. Like some of these people, yo, to be honest, just by the amount of people in request, I really don't think they care about their accounts. Like, I don't think they care about getting engagement. I don't think they care about getting paid. I don't think they care about getting engagement and getting subscriptions. Yo, I don't think they care.
That's true. That's true. Because once we run through this, we're going to look at your individual accounts and we'll give you a little feedback on how we think you can improve it. So if you want that to happen in this space, I would definitely put in a request to get up here so that we can give a look through, give you some feedback. And by no means do you have to do anything that we suggest, but something I will tell you, a year ago, exactly. Well, actually, man, oh man, we run into space next month for a year. So about a little over a year ago, I started on X. I got into the Dojo Dogs and I only had 200 followers. 200. That's it. I put on this PFP,
I
the
seen it.
starter. I put on the starter dog PFP, and within a month, I was up over. I think I had close to 2,000 within a month. Um, so it does make a significant impact, 100%. But like I said, it's all up to you. It's just the way we roll here. We're like a pack and we support each other. So you're going to gain a lot of followers right away, faster than you can follow back because of the rate limits.
Especially
So
if you guys have seen the Dojo Dog sales bot go off, that means the family, the pack, yo, it's just growing that much more faster.
so true, so true. Pinned up top, I posted how you get to the Bark branding course, otherwise known as the BBC. I didn't want to throw that out there first because I know we've got some new people down there. And if I tell you you got to take the BBC, I didn't want you all to run out of this space going, I'm not taking no BBC. But we all took the BBC. Some of us took it multiple times, and it's definitely something you want to do. That is pinned up top. I walked you through it. You go to that page, you click on resources, you click on articles, you scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the Bark branding course. Click on that, and this will pretty much go over everything we're covering tonight, plus more information to help you out with your branding. And if you look up on stage, majority of us up here who have a dojo dog, not a starter dog. If you look at all our names, you have Mav, you have Guy, you have Pop, you have Anthem, you have Nuts, you got Goose, you got Wolf. All those names, if you look at that, what do they have in common? One syllable, right? Mav, Guy, Pop, Anthem. Well, Anthem doesn't. Oh, yeah, Anthem does. Nuts, Goose. It's just real easy, real quick. Then if you go look at all our ats, you'll notice that most are similar except for Guy. Guy likes to be different. But I'm like Matt Meta X, Pop Meta X, Goose Meta X, Guy type Aura. Guy just likes to be different. But you'll see something in common. So like now, like if I'm looking for someone in the Doginal Dogs, 99% of people have their name and then Meta or Meta X. Majority of them. So if I'm looking for someone specific, it's very easy for me just to throw in their 3-letter name, bam, and I just throw in the Meta X, and it's easy for me to find them. So that is also part of the branding, right? So you want to make it nice and easy. You want your name to match your handle as close as possible. You don't want like 15 freaking numbers after your name because all these other people took your name. You want to pick something nice, simple. Mine was Maverick D 007, and I liked it. I really liked it, and I fought tooth and nail. I said, I'm not changing it. Nope, I'm
we've
not.
got a nuts in the
No.
community, but I don't think we have a dick.
Oh, Dick Met X. You want to take that
I
anthem?
don't know. Maybe be a little shorter
You
than
wanna
Anthem.
you wanna take a dick?
In the
I'll
meta?
take 2 dicks. I can
Yeah.
beat 2 dicks.
Somebody clip that. Definitely clip that. What Anthem said. All right. Oh, so the next important thing, very important. I don't follow it all the time. I don't discriminate, but if you want to be taken seriously on this platform, you need a blue check mark. They're $8. $8 to get the simple one. That's it. And it puts on that you're a serious account. You're not a bot. Um, you're a real individual, and it just gives you that little extra. I'll take you more serious if you have the blue check mark. Now, something also happens, or we've heard, is when you're trying to get monetized, that you get more by following those with blue check marks and responding to those with blue check marks. There's some in this community, if you do not have a blue check mark, they will not comment on any of your posts. It doesn't matter how brilliant it is, they will not comment on it because it gives you a slight deboost when you click on those accounts and you engage. I will, if you have good content or you're following me and you're in my spaces. But anyone else that I see in a comment section of any kind of post, it's even one that's trending or going viral, you don't have a blue check mark, I'm not going to comment. Nope. And you could have a banger post and no one's gonna comment on it. You're gonna lose engagement. I see most of the people in the space going all the way down the bottom. Majority of them all have the blue check mark. But if you don't try to get the blue check mark, it will make a big difference in those that follow you back.
Yeah, and the reason why they won't comment or even follow you, in order to get monetized or subscribers, X says you must have at least 2,000 verified followers. So why waste our time on accounts that are not verified, right? Accounts that don't have a blue check mark.
Fact, I think to get monetized it's 500, and to get subscribers is 2,000, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. To get subscribers is 2,000. 2,000, not followers, 2,000 verified followers.
Yes, yes, yes. So it's important. And like I said, some of these larger spaces, they don't see a check mark. You might be an expert in that field that they're discussing. They will not bring you up. They just won't bring you up. I don't think that's right. I'll normally look through someone's profile and be like, all right, this person has been covering whatever we're discussing. I'll bring them up with no check mark. But if it's just a random space, or I have someone on here and I look through your profile and I can't tell if it's a subject you're familiar with and you do not have a blue check mark, I'm going to figure you're some type of bot account or troll, and I'm not bringing you up. And that happens in a lot of spaces. The next thing that's important, after you get all that squared away, go into spaces on a regular basis and grab a microphone. Get up there and speak. Let people know who you are. We can't tell who you are just from a profile pic and a profile, and even looking at comments. But if you get up on spaces regularly and you speak, then people get to know who you are. You start building a little bit of trust with those individuals, and you can get up on bigger and bigger stages as you progress along. And it's very, very important you guys do that. If you want to grow your account, you want to get monetized, you got to get in spaces. Granted, X doesn't benefit you in any way by doing it, but it gives you a little bit of credibility with those in the communities and those you're engaging with on a regular basis. I think I covered most of that.
Real quick, I know you moved on from the profile picture. Something that's highly overlooked by a lot of people that they don't pay attention to is your banner. You could go, if you're in space right now, you could click on anyone's PFP. The first thing that comes up is their bio and their banner, right? So banners are really, really important. Yo, you could do something simple like, yo, you could click on Shield, and he has the same type of banner that Wolf has, right? Or you could click like Wolf Nuts. He doesn't have a banner of a picture of nuts. He has a picture of a dog, right? That is completely passed out. So your banner, in just my opinion, right, should complement your PFP. And if it doesn't complement your PFP, it should at least complement your bio, right? Because that is what people are going to remember you by, your banner. What do you want people to remember you by? What's the first thing they're going to see?
It seems like nuts. Your banner should be the other way around, and it should not be neutered.
Wait, what do you mean neutered?
Got to stay on the BBC. Got to stay. You got to keep aligned.
That's a picture of me on the 8th floor in DDNYC.
Yeah, why are you saying he's neutered, Anthem?
Well, I
A little
can't see the
person.
other side.
Anthem,
No,
you're
I'm
just
saying he's not neutered. I'm saying he needs to keep on brand.
There's nothing wrong with being neutered, you guys.
Well, if your name is nuts, there is.
I am not. I'm also inside of Walmart, so I just said that out loud.
I love raw dogging in Walmart. It's the best.
All right, let's go back to what Guy was talking about real quick. The banner. Why is the banner so important? Your banner isn't the main attraction, but it does mean it shouldn't be ignored. What it does is the banner completes your profile pic and your profile, so it matches up, right? So you don't want to have like a certain profile pic and then your banner is like some type of crazy thing. You want all of it to kind of blend together. So when you're looking at it, it looks professional. And then when you get down into your bio, the same thing. A lot of people here are in the crypto community. Yo, you see a lot of them where they drop all the time in there, guy, constantly in their profiles. That right away, I'm like, I'm not bringing them up as soon as I see that in their profile.
Um, like the boobs.
No, not the boobs. If you're a crypto community and all of a sudden you have what in that bio?
Oh yeah, like a project type shit.
That's right. That's right. Or multiple projects. And then that's it. And you got some crazy name that doesn't make any sense with an ad handle with a crazy name and no blue check mark. And you're shilling a coin or a project in your bio, bro. I'm not bringing you up because I know exactly what's going to happen with 99% of those people. They're going to shill their project, and we're not going to have that. There is no shilling of your project in my space. No shilling of your project in Guy's space. And majority of those in the Dojo Dogs. Um, yeah, you'll be kicked down immediately. Maybe one warning, and then that'll be it. Uh, but yeah, you want to keep that nice and clean as much as possible. And then the same thing with posting. You want to keep your posting clean, right? You want to go for a max engagement. So, like your first line, what are you trying to say, right? And then maybe skip a line. Um, what's so important about that? And then your third line, skip another line. What type of reaction are you looking for from those that are engaging with your post? So those would be like engagement type posting. So your what are you talking about? Two, why is that important? Three, what action you want them to take? It looks nice and clean. Um, and people will pay more attention to it. Now, if you want to go in depth and write something out, you can do that in a post. But also, if you do get the blue check mark and you can go into articles, you're sometimes better off if you have something in depth you really want to talk about. That's more than like 250 characters. You might want to write an article, and then you could repost that article out with like a little. You could do a short post with that, explaining what the article's about to draw more attention to your article, and that is a better way to put that stuff out if you're going to be writing your post.
Yo, one
So
other good thing about posting, and since we are in this Dojo No Dogs website with the Bark branding course, yo, they do have an example up here. Very simple, very short, very sweet, short, sweet, simple. It's you don't need a bull run to get rich, right? Then you do a double space. You need attention. But one thing That absolutely helps your brand if you're in this website, and you probably could get content. They have a content generator for these dojonal dogs that are free. Just type in your dog number, and there's all sorts of gifts that are pretty much made. It could help you brand your account as well. I know there's a lot of people that have gifts. Just think about every single post that's engaging. You're flashing your PFP, your profile picture, which is you, your account, not only as your PFP, not as only the words you're saying, but a big image. If you're on someone's phone, there you're taking half of their screen for 2 3 seconds, and your image is being engraved into their head. Just imagine that, engraving your image on their head.
I'm imagining. I'm imagining. Anything else I missed, Goose? Um, I mean, not Goose, Guy. Guy Pop. Anything I missed? I mean, that was a basic overview of how to make your account, how to brand your account. I would definitely refer back to the Dojo Dog webpage because there's tons and tons of information on there to help you with your branding. Like Guy said, even going back with posting. Um, and if there's anything that you don't remember from this space, you can go back there and refresh it and continuously go back because sometimes there's updates and you know what's going on. And like I said, if you end up with it, if you do have a Dojo Dog, they have the Dojo Dog generator. You can make all types of gifts and things. It's pretty cool.
On the
Don't want to miss out
banners.
on that. Banners also, yes. So I would like to see if anybody would like to come up, brave enough, have them look at their account, give you a little critique. I know we got Wolf. Let's see. Let me pull up Wolf's account.
Well, guy helped me with the BBC, so we got to pay it forward.
I was just about to say, man, I just joined this Web3 space and this Doginal dog. I was just wondering if you can look through my account and just make sure everything is, BBC, on point, and make sure I got everything on point, and make sure that and then if you got anything to critique, I just want you to critique it. I'm good. I'm all for criticism, criticism, whatever you call it. I just want to know if my account's good, account's healthy. I want to know what I could potentially change or upgrade or work on.
Probably working off wide spectrum while you're eating your candy bar.
Big facts. Um, right. Speaking on the speaker panel on X, it's about the one thing it gives you 10 times more engagement. 10 times more engagement than just being a peeping Tom. I mean, lurking or twerking. That's what being a speaker gives you. Gives you 10 times more engagement than twerking, 10 times more engagement than being a peeping Tom. Yo, and hosting spaces, co-hosting spaces, 100x brand growth. So be active on X spaces, preferably not on wide spectrum.
Yo, what's up,
I think
fam?
White Spectrum is for subscribers only, guy.
Yo, as I was saying, Mav, would you be able to tweak it, critique it a little bit now that we're in this fix this now situation?
Also, a follow-up question after that, Guy, could you please source could you please list your source on the twerking engagement? Thank you.
Type it's right here by Lucky the G-Gen. That's my twerking source.
Oh, nuts here. I just sent it to you. It's in the links category of this
That's
portfolio.
subscribers only.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Only guys.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Duvall is trolling me because Duvall came into the Dojo Dog same time I did, and then we took the Mark Branding course at the same time. And then, matter of fact, we were mentored by Riv. Riv would look through all our posts. He'd
Now,
look
to
through our
be honest,
profile.
yo, I don't even think I took the Brock brand. I didn't even know what that was. I just looked at, all right, bye. I just looked at everybody else's profile and I was like, hmm. I mean, I heard people talking about it, but I was just like, all right. I think I gotta do this, make it like that, and I just kind of made it like everybody else's for real. And if I knew I was gonna stick around this long, that my name probably would not be Duval. It would probably be something completely different than Duval, yo, straight up. But I kind of just had to roll with it after fucking I've been here this long.
Yeah, you should switch yours to.
Your name is great. It's perfect. And for some reason, your name never comes up on X. I honestly, it's crazy, but it's easy for me to finger in there, but it's like should be the best one.
It's the best to finger in there, actually.
Yep, Duvall's the best to finger. Yep. If so, Duvall is an expert. Like I said, we were I wouldn't say groomed. That doesn't sound good, but we were mentored by Riv. So Duvall's gonna he wants to pay it back. So anyone down below, if you want help with your accounts, you want someone to look at your post, feel free to DM Duvall. He always gets back to you right away, and he'll
I
critique
do,
your.
I do, I will. I won't. If you reach out to me in the DMs, I'm not gonna ignore it unless you're like a annoying cunt trying to get money for art. Other than that, if you actually need help with, I'll help you out with posting, help you out what to post about, shit like that. I'll give you the alpha on that. Even though I'm not even gonna say even though I don't be, I'll be putting that alpha out there. Yo, did anybody make a
Yo,
Bitcoin post? Fucking low, fucking yeah. I mean, I'll be dropping my post every here and there, whatever, whatever. But yeah, yo, feel free to reach out to me straight up.
yo, Duval sounds like a joke, like a troll, but I
What
go
do
through
you
his
mean a
account.
joke, a troll, cunt? I haven't even gator tailed yet. My dad just left,
No,
and the gator tail's about to come out of my pocket now, bro. I just you
oh damn,
you haven't
I
even
thought
heard
you.
the half of it yet, brother.
No, yo,
Or
no,
or or
I'm not
or,
saying
or should
right
I
now.
say,
I'm not saying right
guy?
now. I'm not saying for right now. I'm just saying throughout Duval's ex career. Um, yo, you go through his page, you could tell he's
Duvall's ex
very
career
serious. Yeah, your career here on X,
Duvall's ex career is getting the highest payment out of cunts that's been here
100p.
three, four
That's what I'm
months,
saying.
5, 6 years longer than I have. I'm just saying numbers don't lie, but
Yep. See, this is what happens when you cut me off. Yo, I was really gonna give Duval the props because although he comes up here and he trolls and he gator tails, yo, his account it looks
I
very healthy. He has gone viral several times. He has gone viral several times. One with the McDonald's arch. Yeah, Duval was arching.
the moral of that, I'm not trying to say it's better than everybody. I just think people should just have fun and not take this whole X shit way too fucking seriously, yo. I mean, at the same time, I think if I did take it a bit more seriously, but I'm not because fucking I'm just let it cook how it cooks, straight up. There's no rate. Don't fix what's not broken, straight up. Now I'm over here trying to algorithm expert this, tweak on that, 500 replies here. All of a sudden, my shit don't get paid no more. It's like, let's just do what it do, just have fun, you know?
That's right. Well, remember when we were
Like, I
chasing
feel
like.
like Mav be having fun on this bitch. He's not chasing replies, chasing fucking this, chasing monetization. It's like, and I'm sure I don't know if he's getting paid or not, but, I'm sure he gets a good cut if he does.
He's
Man,
chasing
Duval,
Tailspin.
you don't even you guys don't even know how many times Mav would call me and tell me, Guy, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Look at all this good information I'm putting out and nobody likes my shit. Yo, this is bullshit. Look at my spaces. Nobody shows up to my spaces. Yo, guy, this is bullshit. Son of a bitch. Yo, that was Mav on the phone. And I was just telling yo, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay on that BBC. Keep writing it, and it's gonna come. And believe me, he never jumped off. He continued to write it. He continued to stay on that BBC. That's the Bark branding course, and look at him now.
Runs one of the best spaces in the Dojo Dogs, yo. Straight up, bro. Straight up. Nobody's pulling the type of people he's pulling. Straight up. Nobody's got these out of this echo chamber cryptocurrency. Nobody's pulling that type of clientele, that type of people, those type of audiences, those type of non-crypto seekers into this type of space, into this environment that even be around people like us. Straight up.
And no one's pulling all these female
Yeah,
contestants.
bro. Mav's got the huzz, yo. He be calling it the huzz over here, yo. Shit, bro, man. Don't nobody be like, yo, I got 2 Johns. I got 3 Johns about to be on the show this week. Yo, who wants to be the guy of the
Yep.
week? Who's
We have to
offering
rename him
shit like
Tim.
that, yo? Who's offering that?
Yo, but that's what you guys see. Yo, Math puts in a lot, a lot. He puts in a lot of work behind the scenes, yo. It's not just what he's telling you guys right now, branding. Actually, he does share with you guys exactly what he does and how much time he puts in to get these guests and what he does to run his spaces. Yo, he continuously keeps an eye on his account's health. I think that should be part of like a branding. Yo, keep an eye on your John. But yeah, here you go, Mav. Here's a microphone. Goose has his hand up. KR, I can't bring you up.
Thank you, Duvall, for the flowers. Guy, thank you for
I
saying the
don't
nice
even
things.
remember what I said about what flowers, but I'm just talking facts, bro. I don't get really be giving flowers like that, like that.
No, I appreciate Duvall, especially when it comes from a Duvall
But I mean,
account.
bro, I noticed, bro. I've been like you came in with me, bro. It's like I don't be here, but I be here, and I notice and pay attention to what everybody's posting, what everybody's doing, what they're building, what they're coming up with, who they're hanging out with, who they're talking to, all that shit, bro. And it's like, I take note, I observe, and that's it, And Mav, he's just been fucking a giga cooker. He went from starting a space from nobody pulling up to fucking fuck, man. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Now he's got the best space, yo. Straight up. Mav, you were asking for that, follow up flower. By the way, you were asking for that.
The DM. Thank you, Duvall, so much. No, but guys, right? What I was actually thinking of
I
doing
mean, where credits
for those
due, credits given, yo. Straight up.
Duvall, I was thinking for those that subscribe to this account, I might do a subscription space on what I actually do to build this account to where it is when it comes to spaces, engagement, getting guests. For those that follow, so those who sub, it's $5 a month, bro. I think you'll
Matter of
get.
fact, I will subscribe to the Mav account once I connect my phone to my phone card or card to my phone.
I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do next of all, guy. I think we're gonna do that. We'll run a subscriber only space on how I get these guests and what I've done in the past year, and some of the tricks that guy you and I talk about, behind the scenes, um, to help us out because it is the run spaces every single day and have a different topic every day and have it interesting every day and having keeping up with
And
current events.
I
It
just
is
wish my
all.
chemistry was like Mav and guys. I wish my chemistry with that Mav was like that, but unfortunately, it's not. One day.
It can't be. You
Oh,
just gotta like stop interrupting people, and your chemistry like multiplies.
But he likes that, yo. Y'all like it.
And what?
Y'all
What do
like
I
it with a
expect
little
from
bit.
you?
Y'all like the a little bit of abuse, yo. Don't
I
act like you don't like the a little teeny tiny bit of abuse.
I
It's like
really
every
I
every once in
really
a while you gotta get spanked, yo.